sorry about that. This is a continuation. My husband went on a fishing trip and was calling to tell me that he was there, and when his call came in, apparently my video stopped. Yeah, how about that? So, but I didn't realize that, and I kept going until the very end, only to realize that part of my video was not there, and of course some of the most important parts that I wanted to show you. So I was in the middle of telling you that I printed this off on my computer. I then punched it out. I believe this is just called the label punch. I will find the answer to that, and I'll make sure that it's on my blog with what the real name of this punch is. But I just punched that out, and then I took that sponge dauber with the early espresso ink again and just went around the outside of it just to make it look a little more antiqued, like an old book. And then we adhered it onto the inside flap of our book. And then the most important piece that I wanted to show you was that when these book treat boxes were made, there was simply an adhesive strip here, which was tear and tape, and you just take off the backing, you put it over, and it adheres to the front of your book and seals it. The problem is that's a one and done. I don't like one and dones. I like to be able to reuse things. My fear was, as I gave that as a gift, they would tear that off, it would rip the paper here, and it would not be reclosable. So I decided to replace that with magnetic strips. I love using magnetic strips when I can, and magnets are so expensive right now, and what I like to use, do not laugh at me please, but what I like to use comes from Home Depot or Lowe's. It is the Frost King, the magnetic vent covers. These are pliable magnetic strips. They come in huge sheets. I can bend them, I can cut them on my paper trimmer. Now, my suggestion to you is, if you are going to cut magnetic sheets on your paper trimmer, you have a trim blade specially designated to cut magnetic strips, because once you do that, it cuts like butter, but once you do that, it will not cut your paper the same way. So designate one of your trim blades to be your magnetic trim blade cutter, and you are good to go. What I did was I cut it into a 1/2 inch wide, and then I just took my scissors and cut it probably about an inch, inch and a quarter. And then to make sure that I have it the same, I doubled it on itself here. Again, the white is the back. And then I just snipped it again. Now I'm going to show you this, although I already did it. Some days, I'm telling you, just some days. I tore off the backing and I put down, both of them together, I put down the magnet and pushed it into the adhesive strip that's there. I then added just a little bit of glue, just a little bit of glue, goes a long way. And then you simply close your book, and then you will need to put something heavy on it. Let me see here. So, like this one has the inside, so I can put something heavy on it and show you what it will look like. So what I did was, after I glued this, I left it sit. I put something heavy on it, like one of my large blocks. I let it sit overnight. And what happens is that glue sets up, it's perfect. You come back to it, you can open it, you can close it. It's great, it holds, it's wonderful. And that makes this reusable. So when you make something reusable, you also increase the value. If you're a craft fair demonstrator, you understand what I mean. If it's a one and done, you can only ask so much for it. When it's reusable, it takes on a different value, and it will really make what a great keepsake for grandchildren or friends. They are absolutely going to love this. So thank you for spending your time with me today. I am sorry that the video cut short, but I am happy that my husband made it to his fishing adventure safely. So happy stamping. I hope you have a great day. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It's cardzenbyjen@yahoo.com. And you have my information here as well. Have a great day.